Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Jennifer and I'm a full-time reseller, and I wanted to go over today quickly what sold in the last 7 days. I've got a screenshot of our totals, and from June 16th to June 22nd, the last 7 days, total of 21 items sold for a gross profit of $13.33 and 50 cents. I don't like that gross total because you don't know how much I paid for my items. You don't know how much, I guess some of the shipping is on here, but mainly what I paid for it. So this will tell you the fees and shipping that was collected by eBay. That made the net sales $889.49, and then minus my cost of goods. So it was a good 21 items, but I wanted to show you a few of what those were, mainly so that you can be on the lookout and know a few new things to look for when you're outsourcing. All right, so the first item that sold are these Vibram Merrell boots. I picked these up for $6, and those sold for $30. Then we have this Orbit timer. The Orbit timer was $4, and that sold for $25. The Sony PlayStation 4 Sonic. I paid $1 for each of these PS4 games. It was a lot at a garage sale, and that sold for $13.90. And normally I don't pick up too many games. I don't know a lot about the video games. that's how little I know. I don't know which ones are worth more than others. That's how I should say it. Like, I know Madden Sports, the only ones that are really good to pick up are going to be, I think it's an NCAA 2014. That's one I know that's on everyone's BOLO list. But otherwise, games, sporting games, Sonic games, Pokemon games, if I can, I just look them up while I'm at the sale. Otherwise, if they're cheap enough, I'll just get them. So this one was $1. It sold for $13.90. This 3-week yoga retreat, it's by Beachbody, and that one I picked up at a yard sale for $1. Sold that for $26.90. That one was free shipping. All right, the next item that sold was this country music PBS. I had picked this up at Goodwill. It was brand new sealed, and PBS, Time Life, I guess those two in general. I absolutely love those. They're always undervalued, and you can pick up these collections for super cheap. So this one was $2 at Goodwill, and it sold for $30. And that one took maybe a week to sell. And then we have this Dell WD19. It is a docking station. I did a video with this not too long ago, maybe a few weeks, where I picked it up at a local thrift store for $25. Yep, $25, and it sold for almost $150. $149.90 plus shipping. Took, like I said, a couple weeks to sell, and I'm very happy about that one. Then we've got CPAP Mask. You didn't hear it from me. CPAP stuff is supposed to be banned because it's prescription. So you're not allowed to sell CPAP machines on eBay. The masks, however, I put that in the gray area. You shouldn't need a prescription just for a mask. So the machine, 100%. You can't put those on eBay. But the mask, it sold really quick. I got that for $5 at Goodwill, and it sold for $58. And it's actually going to a medical supply company. So it's going to more people that obviously need it. And then, cross this one off my bucket list, Rothy's. Rothy's shoes, I never see those in the wild. And these particular ones, it was an estate sale that was family run, and they had so much stuff. They didn't price, I don't think they priced anything. So I just kind of bundled things together. And she was kind of going through, okay, shoes are $2, this one's $5, whatever. And I showed her 2 pairs of shoes. It was a red pair of Rothy's and a black pair of Rothy's. She said $5 for both. So I was in this for $2.58, and they sold for $89.90. So 100% always be on the lookout for Rothy's. Next item is this Vitamix 3600. The Vitamix was at a garage sale. It's been a few months. It was towards the beginning of our yard sale season. So that's usually around the springtime, March, right around March. I paid $3 for this Vitamix. It was a no-brainer. Even if this thing did not work, it was a no-brainer. So I paid $3, flipped it for $100. Now when I took best offer, I think I had it up for $130, but I really need to clear out some inventory. As you can see, I don't want to be a hoarder. I've got too much stuff. I need to get rid of it. So, I'm taking a lot of reasonable offers. Then we've got this F2 golf set. This was 3 wedges. I just love golf. I live in an area that we get a lot of golf. So $6 total. I was in it. They were $2 a piece, and it sold for $76 plus shipping. We got a Mifi from Verizon. This one turned out to be locked. I sold it originally for full price, $150. I was told from Verizon that these are not locked, that they're an accessory that are not tied to an account. But then I called back after this person said they couldn't activate it, talked to somebody else, and got different information. Don't you love customer service? Got different information. It turns out they can be locked. So I got the item back, sold it as is for parts, at least to recoup the amount of shipping I was in it, and still sold it for $50. So I was happy about that. A quick flip is a Kindle. If you find Kindles, always grab those. I was in this one for $15, sold for $40. Bissell. I got this set of hoses at Goodwill, and they sell. They sell very well. I paid $3. So I get vacuum hoses, and Shark in particular is a big one that I find a lot of. It's a Shark Navigator. It's this little white vacuum, but it comes with a lot of accessories, and I find those often. And those little accessories they sell. So the set of Bissell hose parts that sold for $25. And then we've got Definitive speakers. I picked these up at the local thrift store. Paid $10 for the set, sold for $89. So the next one that sold is this Toco album. It's a vintage rock band. And this one I picked up for free. I was at an estate sale and like, oh, you like them? Sure. Never heard of them before, but sure, I like them. He said, you can have it. So sold it for $20. That one I'm kind of thinking is going to be a return. This guy, anytime somebody asks a million questions on an item, 99% chance they're returning it for whatever reason. This one, he wanted to know if there were any creases on the corner of the case. He wanted pictures of every corner. Wanted to know if there were any scuffs or anything on the record. And while I said no, I showed all the pictures. Like, it looks really clean. He'll find one hair on there and say, oh no, you didn't mention that hair. So I'm expecting that one to be a return. And in that case, he's probably going to end up getting it for free. That's the crappy loophole, is I don't want to pay to get the item back. So I'm already in at $4 to get it to him. It'd be another $4 for him to get it back to me. $8, I would resell it for $20. It's not worth it. He'd end up getting it for free. So that's the poopy part. We've got this Elvis Hawaii. Picked that one up for $1, and it sold for $25. Final Fantasy PSP. That one I paid $1 also, and it sold for $27. Adams Wood. That one was in a set. I had this whole golf bag of random clubs. That one sold for $25. This dance cutting board. This cutting board it's big. It was like 18 inches by 18 inches, fully round. It had kind of a weird arch to it, very modern. It just caught my attention at Goodwill. So I grabbed it and paid $5, and it sold for $75. So between that and last but not least are these bamboo shoes. These were at an estate sale for $2. I pick up shoes all the time for $2. And these ones are just kind of funky looking. They're kind of a wedge sandal with a lot of lace. They just got my attention. Jambu, I've never heard of them before, but looked them up, and those sold for $44.90. So hopefully you saw something that you've never seen before on this video, something that's never caught your attention at thrift stores or estate sales, and now you know to watch out for it. So thanks again for watching. If you like what you saw, please subscribe and be notified of any future videos. So thanks again and have a wonderful day.